Cooper, does it set you up well?
I don't have a crystal ball, but I hope so. I think it's probably our best performance of the tournament so far. Mal stuck true in terms of during the pool games giving everyone a go and then trying to find some consistency with our best 17 towards the back end of the tournament. And both sides of the footy, defensively, obviously, really good. And then considering the conditions, I think it was a high completion rate and played some footy off the back of it. So, I think we're in a good position. The test now will be to make sure we recover really well for obviously a massive World Cup semi-final at Suncorp Stadium. So this is the pointy end of the competition. We really need to start playing our best football, and I think that's a step in the right direction.
It does get very fair income now, doesn't it?
I think it's fair income from the start. No matter what the opposition is, we always pay them the utmost respect and try and create good habits. And if you look at our pool games and tonight, I think we've continually improved. So hopefully that's a good sign for the next game. But look, no matter who we play, you're talking about a World Cup semi-final at Suncorp Stadium. It's do or die. You need to roll up the sleeves. You need to sing the national anthem with pride, but you need to go out and play your best football.
You seem to get a bit of a smile when you start thinking about it.
I think you get a smile, just knowing that the World Cup's here. So it's been a big year of football, but I'll do it all over again to be in this position, because at the end of the day, you don't get to represent your country in a World Cup semi-final at Suncorp Stadium too often. So the bumps and bruises, we'll ice them out. We'll sit in an ice bath for about 20 minutes tonight, and we'll get into Brisbane and get the job done, hopefully.
Is that combination with Morgan where you want it to be? Is it getting there?
No, I don't think every combination is ever where you want it to be. I think there's always room to improve, and if you ever think you don't have any room to improve, well, you may as well hang up the boots. So, look, I thought Michael did a tremendous job on the left-hand side. When a winger scores 5 tries, there's someone doing the right stuff in the middle of the field, and if you go have a look at the tape, I bet you Michael Morgan's passed the ball in maybe 3 or 4 of those situations. So, he's creating some good stuff down that left-hand side. He's got one of the best ball runners in Boyd Cordner, whole runners in Boyd Cordner. So, there's no doubt if oppositions load up their left-hand side defence, our right attack, we've got the ability to go there on the left-hand side with Morgan.
That 5'8" position mate before this one probably was the most up for grabs. Did Mal speak to you about what works with you and what you think would be good foil for you at 6?
I work with anyone. Look, to be honest, you could pick an Australian B team and you'd still have a really competitive side. So, the 3 guys that are in contention there have all rights to claim that position. No one in this team has a mortgage on any jersey, so you need to continually train well with intensity and then obviously play well. So, I'm not Mal Meninga, I don't make the decisions, but I think Michael Morgan's done a tremendous job. If you have a look back at the pool games, Cameron Munster and Jimmy have both had a red-hot crack at too, but now we get the pointy end. I dare say, without putting words in Mal's mouth, I dare say he probably wants some consistency around the 17.
Michael, did you enjoy your week up here?
Absolutely. We got up here early on in the week, and the part of playing rugby league for Australia is not only to play well and win the scoreboard, it's about promoting the game of rugby league. And this is my first time in Darwin. To have the crowd here to support the green and gold is tremendous. To be out and amongst the community throughout the week is obviously a plus for us. Our high performance staff didn't want us outdoors too often. They want us to stay in air conditioning, but there's no doubt playing my first game here for Australia in Darwin, it brings some very fond memories, and hopefully the rugby league footprint's strong here in Darwin.
Michael's spoken a couple of times about a chat he had with you around the Anzac Test this year. Can you give us any insight into what you had to say to him?
Look, Michael's a tremendous player, and if anyone knows him, he's a respectful, pretty humble and shy kid. And Jonathan's quite a out there type of guy who dominates a lot of talk and attention on the football field. And I won't go into specifics, but basically I just said to Michael, look, you're the best 17. At that stage, you've just been named the best 17 players in the country. Sometimes you need to have some confidence around that position, and for him to go back and speak to his coach and to demand that, I didn't do anything. He did it all. It was just a friendly chat on the side, and if you look at his season, he went on to do some pretty good things. So, look, if anyone is ever in that position, players that I play with, hopefully I'm happy to help them out. But I didn't do too much. You're right that.
And on the club front, the Roosters, there's a bit of talk. Mitchell Pearce came out and said that he'd be happy to play with you, and he's happy you're there. And how do you feel about that?
I like that you've used the Australian press conference to ask that question, Danny. Yeah, look, there's no doubt that I've had a conversation with Mitchell and he's had the time to think about it. But, yeah, look, I won't go into that here. Those conversations will remain private and confidential. Thank you, Danny. But I definitely, one of the attractive things for going to that footy club was to play with Mitchell.